Oh, I got to change myself to presenter. Oh, you're presenting, so we're hitting record now. Go.
All righty. Aloha, everyone. Today is the 26th of October, 2017, or so they say it is. And I'm Kelly B., and I'm glad to be here with my crypto partner, Kelly Ann. This is the Kelly and Kelly Crypto Radio Show, and it's brought to you by Nexus, of course. Great that you're here on the call today. We're going to be talking about some incredible fun stuff. And as always, the best place to get some knowledge and be part of a community here with the Nexus bunch, smartest people on the planet for sure. And it's very easy. If you want to join us here and you want to earn Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Nexus tokens, all you got to do is choose to be a Nexus partner. Very simple. You can earn residual income, leverage residual income at Nexus Rewards direct sales. And you can also earn in our compensation plan of Nexus University. And that's just huge to have two compensation plans, to be part of something that is a service company to help people Main Street adoption of cryptocurrency by educating them and showing them how they can go to their local mom and pop community stores where they already purchase their supplies, food and clothing and whatever, and position in cryptocurrency. I mean, how much easier can you get? So this is what we've done. We put together a simple thing. People, need simple in order to understand it. So this place for everybody to be is Nexus. So we welcome you here, and we welcome you to join us. This conversation is sponsored by Nexus with two X's, an open source decentralized ERC20 token on the Ethereum network with 15-second teleportation and the internal token for Nexus rewards. Ding, that is huge. Increasing buyer demand with every transaction while uplifting and supporting top cryptocurrency uses and utilities. We are all about supporting the whole cryptocurrency industry. And I did want to make a note about something this morning. I was going to show you guys, and I don't have it up right now. Yeah, maybe my computer will cooperate with me. If I go over here, I want to show you an email real quickly, Kelly and everybody, that I received today. And I usually use this tool to send out some articles that I received during each day and everything. I want to show you the division that people were trying to create, and hopefully it'll come up. You see wedding planning stuff right there. It's not going to come up for me. Okay, it's just going to take too long. So, but what it's saying is almost every article it was showing today was Bitcoin's not important, it's the blockchain, or blockchain's not important, it's Bitcoin. There were out of about 10 articles, 7 of them, that was their title. And I'm like, really, people? Why does one have to be important and not the other? They're both very important. So when you see stuff like that, just know that the division can tear apart something, and the establishment is doing it, trying their very best to create that division. So when you see things like that, remember, everything you read is not for the best of your benefit. So another reason to plug here in our community and be the most knowledgeable on the planet. So there you go, Kelly, take it away.
There's some good points there that you have. I mean, they're now working to separate that, like, what's going on out there right now is that already. I mean, that is what we have, and that's really what a lot of what I was going to talk about today was disruption, and a lot of what we've been modeled to believe on our 2D screen, and what isn't real and what is real. And so that makes sense, yes. So they're interdependent. They must work together, right? Bitcoin and decentralization work together. Can't separate those two. So I understand what you're saying there, and I'm listening to you. Okay, I'm going to share my screen here. Here at Nexus Partners, Kelly and I have been here a long time, and we've been, for 2 years now, over 2 years, working with Nexus, building our wealth, earning Bitcoin and Ether coin and Nexus coin. We have, we're utilizing Nexus Partners for our financial success while lifting up all top cryptocurrencies. We are here for the long-term sustainable wealth. based on this solid foundation at Nexus Partners and the value that it creates. And that is really coming from our heart and from our mind. I mean, it's from all of our minds, all of our heart, with an awesome compensation plan, which I will walk through towards the end here. So we're here to stay. We're real, and we're here to stay for decades in the future. We have many ways to earn Bitcoin, many ways to earn Ether coin, many ways to earn Nexus coins, if in fact you would like to sign up as an affiliate, or by chance you want to recognize yourself as the Nexus Rewards. You want to go into the Nexus Rewards compensation plan, because that's the genius behind our direct sales model. So you can also enter another portal into direct sales as well. There's always that opportunity, which is really what we have is a plate of different varieties of foods. And Nexus Global Rewards Community is not what you would call like a pay and pray model of all the other ones out there. It's token back reward. You must read the white paper. That white paper is 20 pages long. And if you have not read the white paper, you're missing out on what our objective is. You come to Nexus Partners and you click white paper right here where it says white paper, okay? If you come down, there's the video. I don't know why it wasn't shown the other day. I think I just had it up wrong. But this video also at 6 minutes or 7 minutes is something that you're going to need to watch this. And you can find a lot about yourself. It's kind of like a mirror, really. I'm going to kind of go way back a little bit later into how basically my little story about how I came to be, you know, and why am I here? But we are all here. We are all here to meet our own sales quota, to use the integrated marketing that is offered to you in Nexus Partners, and earn off of multiple levels of the people and the team that you bring in. At least, you know, 3 to bring those 3 and help them. The work you do is the work they will do. It's easy. It's not hard. It's just a different mindset. We all know there's been a war against the mind, and consent is yours. Your consent matters. We're all here now in reality, and we're also here spiritually. So that's never going to go away. There's not, like, to me personally, I don't feel that there's some recognizable spiritual place that I go to. I'm there now. I don't exist otherwise. So my body is here and my spirituality is here at the same time. They both exist. We have been basically, I don't want to use the word rape, but it's kind of like that. Maybe with that's not the word to use today. But we have had some dysfunction in our moral compass, in how we self-apply. And it happened way back in the day for me, and I'm going to walk through that just a little bit. But before I do, disruptive technology is cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is disruptive. It came along and said, okay, look, we've been through a lot of this already. We've seen the Facebook that has no content whatsoever, and seen it go from way back in 2007, 2008 to what it is today in sharing data. I'm not suggesting Facebook. I'm just saying Facebook has done great things, but it's also not. Alibaba, for instance, there's no inventory. Uber, there's no vehicles. And again, I am not uplifting Uber. That is for sure. I mean, I think it's great. I know Kelly uses it, but I know Kelly would prefer maybe to use something else that's a little bit more tokenized, of course. Airbnb, no real estate. Those are all disruptive technologies. And we have branded Nexus Partners. We've branded the Nexus token. We've branded the Nexus University. We have an integrated marketing system and course certificates. I'm going to show that. course certificates you give away. This is just a sample of some of them. We have many out there. So you are able to help other people to comprehend cryptocurrency, the crypto technology. Bitcoin does not have cash. Bitcoin is a way, it's like I said, a door that you open up and you walk in that door, like I've said before, like Kelly said before, it's a rabbit hole that you go in, and you have now become an early adopter. You are now circulating around other people within our community at Nexus, as Kelly says, our Nexus ecosystem. Within our Discord group, our Facebook group, you participate, you come to these calls, and you are enlightened by cryptocurrency. There's no investment at Nexus Partners. You don't invest in a coin. That is not what we do. We are not a coin company. Yes, we have the Nexus token here. We do earn interest on our token. We are a services company, and that is what matters in the marketplace. Okay, it is the Nexus token are bought on the open market to grant Nexus rewards. It is not about speculation. It is not about what is the price of the coin today or the token today. It's not that. It is about utilization, usage, and that is why we are here. So we are doing the services, just like what happened way back in the day with gold. It wasn't those that found the gold that became abundant and wealthy. Maybe they were in their mind, but the merchants, those that did the services, those are the ones that actually were abundant from the move to the new door, so to speak, opened the door and went in and took so-called risk in order to get there, because that was a big risk to travel from, you know, hundreds or thousands of miles to get to, say, California, Oregon, or whatever. So with Bitcoin, the circulation of the currency is just efficient. It's convenient. It's secure. It's safer. We all know that. Smartphones and smartwatches, and we have now 3D printers printing out 3D printers. 3D printers are very interesting. We are now early adopters of new technology that is rising above. It will take down countries. This is important to think about. This too is you don't have to think, oh, cryptocurrency is going to completely make money obsolete. I think sometimes maybe that's not exactly what we're doing here. You can't always, I just feel like within me, that's not why I'm here. I'm here to change who I am first, and I hope that's what you're doing as well. And within all of this, I know cryptocurrency because of this. Right down here, okay? And this is on our white paper, page 5 or 4, and you'll see decentralization. The currency is owned and controlled by the people, not by the governments and financial institutions or central banks. There's no third party sitting on your money, utilizing that money, hedging that money, doing whatever they do, correspondent bank with that money, is not right. I don't want to say what's right or wrong. I just know what's more efficient, more sustainable for my lifestyle, my abundance, period. I don't need to know what's right or wrong. Privacy, the consumer's identity is anonymous as they want to be. User addresses are displayed only as cryptic numbers. We know what has been going on. Yes, we have watched some of the news. We've seen what is going on out there, how we're being stripped. Data is being stolen by leaps and bounds and not protected, and your privacy is gone. Your privacy today is the worst that it's ever been, and it's going to continue that way unless we change. We have to raise our hands and walk through the door. Unrestricted use, send immediately to and from anywhere. So you just teleport your currency and it is there, anywhere around the world with no borders and controlled supply. A predetermined circulation means a government can't devalue it by issuing more more currency out of thin air. This is all that I've just talked about, including the transparency, is in our Nexus University. So you get those newbies, you get those people out there, you might be one, you might not know a lot about cryptocurrency. Well, a lot of people are coming to me and saying, you know, Kelly, I'm starting to wonder because, you know, I've seen what Jamie Dimon said, and after he said that, now I really want to know more about Bitcoin. I actually had somebody come to me and say that to me, and he said, you know, this really got me going. It really helped me to see as soon as that happened. So thank goodness, I guess, sometimes for mainstream media, because, or even alternative media for that matter, that all that information went out there, because it actually motivated a lot of people to get going, because a lot of people don't like that guy. So, including myself, Nexus University here, you can see that our courseware covers the history of money, the Bitcoin solution, and understanding cryptocurrency. It gives you that 16 to 17 hours syllabus all put down together for you, so you can go from start to finish, and everything that I'm talking about, we can then be on the same page of enlightenment. I'm not a financial advisor. Kelly's not a financial advisor, and we are very happy and fortunate for that. We are here to participate in the Nexus ecosystem and help others to graduate from Nexus University and work with that in order to earn an income and work from home, and then walk through any other door they would like to participate in order to make generational wealth for the rest of their life, for their family. And we're just very fortunate. We're very thankful that y'all are just doing what you do. I mean, we've really come a long way. What I love the most too is that we have an amazing management team at Nexus Partners. And if you don't know that, because you're just listening to me, what do I have? You know, go to our Friday calls at 10 a.m. Eastern on Friday, and you can figure that out on your own. You can make your own choices. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to what I have to say. As far as that goes, you can make your own decision based on that. And you know what? I just really love the culture here. I love the people here. I thrive around these people. I thrive around the ecosystem that we do have, that we've built, you know. And again, you know, we all need to participate. We need to participate in this, and means ask questions, get inside the Discord and Telegram. Those are brand new. I mean, we just got started on those, so it's going to take a while for us all to get used to that, because we have moved from Skype, which is obsolete technology in my eyes, and I believe that to be fact. But so here we are not just cryptocurrency specialists, you know, but we're a marketing team with the management team. We're partners in this, and that is why, exactly why Bob Wood called it Nexus Partners. So it's an amazing time to be here. I wanted just to make mention something here about me. And I'm going to go to do what Kelly always does. I thought, well, maybe I could just show a little picture. So here's a picture, and what Frank Zappa said. He said, without deviation from the norm, progress is not possible. So we all want to progress. I mean, we are network marketers, so we came here to improve upon ourselves. I think all my life I've always wanted to be better. I've always wanted to improve upon who I am and what I'm doing, and pretty conscious of it, so to speak. We've all been handed over a song sheet from our television. I know it just sounds so crazy, but it's a culture that we grew up in. Whatever culture that is that you grew up in, you know, it could be millennia, snowflake, or anything. What I found was, I think it's 1987. I lived in an apartment. It was my very first apartment. I had the TV on, and I really did not watch a lot of TV in my adult life, my full adult life. That is very strange, but I did not really get into, you know, having to watch a certain show every, you know, I just wasn't there. I watched a lot of movies. So I see this sitcom that had been out there for a while, and I had a television in the family room. And sometimes I'd live places and I didn't even have a TV. Believe me, I didn't. You know. So anyway, so I did at this time. I think my roommate had it. So I saw the Married with Children sitcom, and all I could think of was something's wrong. What is this Married with Children, and why is everyone accepting this? What is so acceptable about this family that's completely dysfunctional? It's a breakdown of the family, and that was kind of just when I first was looking at that thinking, why is everybody approving that, or why is everyone going with that? You know, like, I think what I'm pretty sure of this is that when you watch something on the 2D on the television, it's actually saying, it's fine. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that, because we're telling you it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to raise a family this way. It's okay to have dysfunction in the family. This is okay now. These words, so many words have been thrown out there here lately. It's gotten crazy, all right? That's okay now. It's okay because the television said it's okay. That's the culture that many of us received, that song sheet. And parents did not expect what they got when they raised their children. No parent ever has. You can't predict, you know, any of this. No one can. Social media, the housing crisis, the financial crisis, you can't predict that. The human psyche is changing so fast that we can't even raise our children to be equipped for adulthood, because we just don't know what to expect tomorrow. We've moved into a less intimate place. We never received a little awareness, a little heads up on that. Like, listen, this is what's going to happen. It's that 2D television. It's parasites. It's basically parasites, so it's time to clean that up. So I'm just making a suggestion for others, because I know it's helped me in my own process over many, many years. I mean, now, yeah, but even back then, I wasn't really into that television so much. It's just media, and it's a lot of just, you know, you could airbrush whatever you want to airbrush all day long and make it look like what it is, but it's not. So why not be your own movie? Why not be your own? You're your own story. You are the story. You are manifesting and creating from right now, from everything that you just did, and you have no idea what's going to happen in the next minute. But you're leaving behind history. Whether you talk about it or you have witnesses or whatever it might be, you are right now, right here. And this is what you have. And either you're going to create it in a way that you love, or you're going to create it in a way that you hate. So my personal opinion in all of this is that you are now, and you are leading yourself. You may not even have a relationship with yourself, because I don't even think we do. I don't think we have a relationship with ourselves. We are just authentic. We are just who we are. So how could you have a relationship with something like that? You can't. That's impossible. So all we are doing is utilizing that empowerment to know that you're right in the center of it. Kelly and I are in the same, we went into this world together, and so we're in the center of it together, and we're manifesting it together. We're manifesting it together with the ecosystem at Nexus Partners. So you got to put yourself in the center of it, and then you move from there. And we have all the tools to provide to you, to assist you to be that superstar. Away from this reality that is being portrayed on anywhere. I mean, basically you can find anywhere, but you can go out there and you can just create, just manifest from right now, and that's it. And that's what you got. It's contradicting, really. It's a contrast. There's a contrast going on, and so you have to imagine it, but it's a lot of fun. Anyways, I'm going to move to another one here, courage, right? Courage, yeah. Okay, so fear is something too, you know, that we want to hold on to it. We are addicted to it. We are addicted to, many of us, including myself, we're addicted to some drama. We're addicted to fear. We're addicted to, that's just the way that we were indoctrinated, was to not ask why, but just to follow the crowd and be in a state of fear, afraid to do this, afraid to do that. But when you start feeling it and knowing that it's there, it's almost like it's not there. It's like you get the courage to stand up, and you get the courage to do the things that you were always so scared to do. And we all have different fears. So now we can do that. And we can do that with cryptocurrency, because cryptocurrency is fearless. It's fearless. Right, Kel? Cryptocurrency is fearless.
Absolutely. It is, you know, we were just talking about this before the show, Kelly. It's not those of us that have positioned in cryptocurrency that are taking a gamble or taking a chance. It's those that are staying in the old system that are taking the chance.
They're taking a chance on their own learning and knowledge. They're taking a chance by not learning and not taking in the knowledge of cryptocurrency to even just get this, just the characteristics that we just talked about can be a mirror of who you are. Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, and it's not just that. We all know, I mean, I can mention to people now, because there's a lot, I talk to a lot of young people, and we know in the education system, you know, you're not really taught about finance. I mean, I guarantee you nobody is talking about, the very few people, maybe business students in college their professors might be talking about the crash of 2008 and might be talking about the crash that we've got coming up. But I guarantee you in the 12 years of basic school, they're not talking about it. And so when I have the opportunity, I'll say, you know, what do you know about the crash of 2008, or, you know, something like that, just to kind of gauge if somebody's even aware. And you know, sometimes it takes that for them to see outside of that programming that you're talking about. You know, so the beauty of it is that if you know, you've got to do that. We're in a position, if you know about cryptocurrency, it's really, you're stepping up. You're here for a major purpose. You know, a lot of us believe that we're here, we're in this energy body, and we have a purpose. And I believe if you're knowledgeable, if you have heard cryptocurrency, it's, you know, starting to get in your gut and you feel strongly about it, then you have a purpose. And it's however it is that you can go talk to somebody or gauge where they are in their knowledge, because those people that are not positioning themselves, or at least trying to learn about cryptocurrency, are gonna be on that train when it wrecks. And it's not going to be pretty, and it's already happening. You know, I don't like to paint a grave picture, but reality is reality, and you pretty much have to be living under a rock to not comprehend that things are just not right. I mean, just start questioning things. Why are we always at war? What is the purpose? Why are we at war, but yet we can go travel anywhere we want to with the people that we're killing? You know, stuff like that. Ask those kind of questions. But I do believe those of us that are in this space are asking those questions, and you never know what seed you're going to plant with somebody they're going to open up that door and turn on the light bulb, turn on the light. So that's important. And, you know, I think that's what Kelly's really talking about here is, you know, having the courage. And that TV show, I do remember that TV show, Kelly. And the thing is, they wanted you to know that being dysfunctional was normal, because they wanted you to stay dysfunctional. And so they wanted you to stay in the norm and not
Mm-hmm.
deviate from being dysfunctional, which we all know is crazy. And that's another beautiful thing about being in this space. You actually learn how to get aligned properly in many ways. Like Kelly said, she's in this because it is who she really is. It's truth, it's freedom, it's the true alignment to your higher self. I believe that's really where we're going, is to open up all systems that don't have a third-party entity where you and I can work together without having to go to a third party to help us make a decision. And we can do it, we can actually communicate together without, like I said, having somebody babysit us. So we're really moving into our higher self beings throughout this whole process. And of course it had to start with cryptocurrency. It had to start with currency because that's the language everybody uses. So
Mm-hmm. It's a first step into esoteric. I mean, it's esoteric money. It's going from survival mode, which is what we were taught, to a thrival mode, to a sustainable mode, to where we can be entrepreneurs and create without the bank taking 60%. I mean, we can actually do that and know what real abundance is, or start stepping into what abundance is. I mean, we can get abundance from just there's no lack of anything, but cryptocurrency has those characteristics to speed up that process, so you can jump in there and feel that, first of all, that there's so many of us early adopters, even though the number is so extremely small, less than 1% of the world right now. You are so special to be here, even listening to this show alone, that this knowledge, it's knowledge that's always been the key. I should suggest, Kelly, to everyone that they go and if you feel like you can go through life not being offended, because I'm going to tell you something, that's what I've been working on myself personally, is that, and I'm not putting a lot of, emphasis on it. I just know it just flows. Just that, I'm just done being offended. I'm like, I'm just done, I pretty much have my way of where I want to go. So I don't have to even, it's not even anything to even think about, really. But if you do feel that you have, like, you still are working with your being offended thing, then this may not be good for you. But I think you should go watch and listen to and put it on the highest volume possible and turn it up in your home every day, and do that for a while. And if it, do stuff around your house while you're listening to it. But Mark Passio, Kelly, I think, I've been listening to him for a long time, and you know what? I just feel that he is very strong, and he's a good guy to listen to. And a lot of what we've said, some of it is, there, but it's just so good. It is just such good information. And if anyone wants that, please let me know or let Kelly know. There's also a really good 8-hour presentation that he does on YouTube. So hopefully you can find that, or I can send it to you. I'm not fully done with it, but I've been listening to Mark for, since 2016, something like that. And he's always lifting me up and helping me to understand even why I'm even here. And it's not hard. It's not hard to make the changes that he's talking about, but it's just very deep and it's a lot there. So I highly suggest that. Kelly, what do you think about Mark? Don't you think it's a good way for people to really get into this a lot more deeper, I think? Or I shouldn't say more deeper, because that's not good to say.
Yeah, I like Mark. I was lucky enough to find Mark back in, I don't know, 2013, I think, and started I listened to him a lot back then. So thank you for bringing his name up again, because I will definitely be plugging in. And I love Mark because he's like a lot of us. Well, he really puts himself out there, and he holds nothing back, and that's the beauty of it. That's the whole key that Kelly's talking about, really, and I guess we just need to come out and say it. In order to really step over and become who you're really meant to be, you got to hold nothing back. You got to hold nothing back. I mean, your experience not being offended. One of my lessons that I've had to learn throughout this process, and we're all here to learn lessons to elevate to our higher frequency, but I've always been very private, and I've always kind of kept what's going on in my life to myself. And boy, I've been through stuff now that people know about, that a lot of people would think would be embarrassing, but the fact of the matter is I've gone through a lot that a lot of people wouldn't go through because of fear, and also because they didn't want people to think bad of them, or that they were not on top of their game and all this. And it's beautiful, because what I know that I'm smart about what I know, especially when it comes to money and banking. And so I know my choices have been the right thing to do, not just for myself, but to help break down the control system of money, the debt system. And so I had to go through the things that I've had to go through to help us move forward and not be scared to. And boy, I'll be telling my stories, for years and years and years, because they're still evolving, but you have to really just let it all go and not be scared of what people were going to think of you. That's really what a lot of people, well, what will they think about me? Does that really matter? If they're thinking about you, you're important, right?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter.
It doesn't.
And it's become this big thing. It's apparently that's kind of the new culture these days, is everyone's debating and fighting now over things that aren't even actually real, and they're just created and manifested, with a seed of some kind, and then just people tend to just make it because they're addicted. We all are, and so that addiction to that theme or that debate of whatever it might be, going back and forth, say on Facebook or on YouTube. YouTube has the worst ones. I always read through what people are saying. I'm like really observing that. It's like, wow, there's major change from 2012 or even 2009. Actually, 2009 was quite boring if you think about it. I mean, if you look at what we got going on today, I mean, it's just a big clown show. It's a major clown show. So bring the clowns out. But do you want to be a clown? I don't know.
It really is.
I'm walking through gratitude with you and with all of you. It is, yeah. And pain is something that a lot of us feel, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. The pain is something that has a purpose. So if you just feel that pain, it will help guide you to the changes that are about to take place in your life. It's just something you want to just take in, feel it through, and you don't even have to release it. It will release on its own. You actually don't even have to do a lot of work. It's just a matter of just feeling it. And then just knowing that that's going to take care of it for now and for the rest of your life. So what we're doing here is we're listening, we're seeking, as I've always said, finding, experimenting, we're learning, we're integrating, we're protecting, we're teaching, and we're duplicating. And some of us are doing more in some areas than the other areas because we have different energies. Everyone is a different energy. Everyone's authentic on their own. And the more authentic that they are, the more powerful they are, meaning they basically get what they want. So it sounds crazy, but it's not. And Kelly knows it, and I know it, and Nexus Partners is the education, the Nexus University is the education that people need to get started in cryptocurrency. And what Kelly is doing right now, Kelly B, over there on the land of Turtle Island, North Carolina, is she is using Indeed to hire people. We are hiring at Nexus Partners. She uses Indeed, I-N-D-E-E-D, and she's talking to people almost every day. And she is having them go to the white paper. That is what she uses for her marketing. She doesn't use any video like this video here or or any kind of lead page or anything like that. There are people out there looking for positions in cryptocurrency, and they're interested in learning about cryptocurrency without even knowing that we're even here. Kelly, give us just a little taste of how that's going for you so people can, and of course, where to go to learn more about Indeed.
Yeah, actually, like Kelly said, Indeed.com, and it's going great for me. I'm actually doing a campaign to build up my area in Charlotte, but also doing a campaign in Atlanta because we're just about to roll out a Nexus Rewards Merchant Shopper Network there. Incredible people I'm meeting. What I enjoy about Indeed, especially being in the new space of cryptocurrency, a lot of people struggle with being able to explain cryptocurrency to people that don't know about it already. With Indeed, everybody I'm talking to has either heard about it, they know it's disruptive technology, they know it's changing, they know it's here to stay, they want to get positioned. They're forward-thinking people. That takes half of it away from me to have to explain. And if they have not read the white paper, which is part of the job posting, I will say, I'll get their email address again, I will send them the white paper, and I will set up a follow-up appointment because it's best that you read through it yourself, and then I know people are serious. So I can teach people how to market, I can teach people how to position, I can teach people about leverage passive income, and they can learn more about cryptocurrency through the university. So it's where people are marketing for Bitcoin jobs, and the majority of what you'll find on Indeed is going to be technology related jobs. So, but you got 90% of the population, 9 out of 10 people looking for cryptocurrency jobs are not technologists. So you have a very, very good chance to find some incredible people that are looking for what we have. We've got Indeed campaigns running in Sarasota, Atlanta, Charlotte, Raleigh-Durham, Nashville, Tennessee, the ones that I know of yet. And we've also got meetups. We've got a meetup now in Durham, Raleigh-Durham area that's starting November 14th. We got meetups in British Columbia. We've got meetups in the Charlotte area. We've got meetups down in Florida as well. We've got meetups in Plano, Texas. We've got meetups starting to pop up all over that are led by Nexus Partners affiliates. And we're very knowledgeable. We're cryptocurrency specialists. So a lot's happening. Our lunch and learns are coming out as well. So again, post a job at Indeed.com. If you want to get some qualified affiliates and you're interested in building a team, is what we do here. We don't work, we build. We're architects of marketing. We're architects of network. The art of net is what I call it. So great place right here to go, very simple and free. You don't have to sponsor your ad, and you will start getting people emailing you for an interview.
Awesome, and then you qualify them.
Yes, qualify them and it's very simple. You got to keep in mind that when you're talking to people, the simpler you make it, the better off you're going to be. That's why I say, have you read the white paper? I always ask them, first of all, where they are, where you're located, because even though I'm advertising in certain areas, I'm getting people from all over the place. So, and I'm going to tell you, we got some serious people. We got the big thing going on in Atlanta. I got a 23-year-old that's going to go from Chicago down there for a couple of weeks and start helping them at the 1st of November. We got serious people that see what we're doing here, that are really, they see how big this movement is, and they see how big Nexus Partners is. So we've got people relocating, halfway across America to go be part of the launching of a huge merchant shopper network in the Atlanta area. Anyway, just keep it simple. Use your tools that you have, and again, the white paper reads very easy. It's very easy to comprehend, and people can. And then from there, I do find that some people don't really get it when they read the white paper, and it's basically, it depends on their cryptocurrency knowledge. But then it gives you the starting point to help explain it a little. But what we do is not difficult, and you don't have to know everything. Matter of fact, you don't have to know much of anything. Go send them to the white paper. You read the white paper first, of course, and you know what Nexus is about for the most part, but use the tools that you have and make it simple. The more you talk, the more they think they're going to have to talk. So it doesn't work that way at all. Those conversations come later. They don't come in a first or second interview. If somebody wants to really engage more about what Nexus is, they invite them to come on the inside. Become an affiliate. It's a price point of $50. That is nothing for what you get, and to be able to be positioned in a business that you own with all the tools that we have. It's a gift. That is a $50 gift you're giving to yourself by far. But again, keep it simple, and your long conversations with people like the guy I'm talking about, Jacob, our conversation yesterday was an hour and a half, because now he's on the inside, he's qualified, he's passed all 3 exams. Now our conversations are getting lengthy. Same thing happened with Daniel, and both of these guys are 2 of my new guys through Indeed, and they are setting up meetups. They've plugged in right from the beginning exactly what you need to do. No matter if you've been at Nexus the whole time or you're just getting started, the whole key is to plug in. It's very simple. And if you don't really know how to do it, get with your sponsor and let's get some suggestions going for you. You got everything at your fingertips to change your destiny, and make your journey more beautiful than it is. So I know that was lengthy, Kelly, but
no. So we have core features that for many, for not just students or affiliates, but for merchants and nonprofit organizations. You want to create and manifest a generational wealth sales force. You want to create a team of mentors. It's not about holding the coin here. It's not about selling the Nexus token here. No, it's actually quite the opposite. The Nexus token does not care whether you use it or not, okay? That is how this works, and that's why you read the Nexus white paper to understand why we have Nexus tokens are bought on an open market to grant Nexus rewards, and it's never been done, and it's being done right now through critical mass expansion and adoption right now as I speak. So if you're one of those just saying that's been around a while or way back in the day, or you have some Nexus coins and all you're looking at is the price or the value of the Nexus coin, you're going the wrong direction. And Kelly and I can tell you that. And most likely, I'm going to ignore you, okay? So it just depends on my mood, but most likely I am just not going to give you the time of day or the energy, because you know why? It's mine. And I'm going to keep it, I'm going to hold on to it, I'm going to use it for something else. So we're going to go to the comp plan now. I'm going to walk through the comp plan in less than 3 minutes. Here's the comp plan, one of many comp plans, which is an income opportunity to earn Nexus coins or Bitcoins or Ether coins, because we are an ERC20 Ethereum token, so you can earn the Ether coins. You can earn commissions and bonuses for selling Nexus products and for leading the sales teams to do the same. Your sales commissions is in wholesale and retail products, and you sell retail products and earn commissions from the wholesale price. We have team unilevel bonuses, which are stable, long-term, which is unlimited with down, or I should say up 9 levels dynamic compression. You can lead a team of your sales affiliates and earn from their sales as well. And that's coupled with our community binary bonuses, which gives you that speed you need. So we have the stability and the speed, and that pays on unlimited depth. And so you have to have both of those in order to really make this rock your world. Matching team and community bonuses as well. You can earn a percentage of your team's members' earnings for your leadership, and there's also that's a matching Bitcoin transaction, okay, and it's unheard of in the industry, up 9 levels. And then the builder bonuses, which you can earn extra rewards for building a larger sales team, which has always been and always will be my very favorite, because we actually here at Nexus Partners, we have our own content. We have the Nexus University is not outsourced, pretty much not very much of anything is outsourced. It's all internal, so we are able to pay out very good to our affiliates, better than pretty much anyone else out there. I can't say that for fact, but I can say you're going to find an amazing compensation plan. If you know anything about compensation plans, you take a look at this, you'll know that right away. So the builder bonuses are amazing on their own. And then we just come down here. The Fast Start program, they restarted that for everyone on October 1st. So that countdown shows in your back office of that 90 days. There is also, like I'm saying here, 90-day Fast Start. So you really want to go in there and build your team and utilize the Fast Start to earn, increase your team level bonuses. You can double it, triple it, or quadruple it. You can do all three. And that will increase your pay as well in a very, very big way the first 90 days and get you set sail from the very beginning. Or if you're just one of those that just wants to learn everything, get it all down, be a part of this and participate in this and move with it, flow with it, and in the next 2 years or the next year, the next 6 months, 2 months, 3 months, you have an income coming in, maybe you can make some of your car payment or your house payment or whatever it is that you have, that will assist you as well. So really exciting to be here. I wanted to just end this with this message from a new Nexus Partner affiliate. He said, "Thank you very much. I appreciate your help." And this was to Bob Wood, the Nexus Partners Chief Executive Officer. "I'm excited. Now I can go do the course, Bob. All the people who I've connected to the beginner's course, whether they are new to the space or have been doing cryptocurrency for a year or two, love it. I wish this course was around when I began. This was exactly what anyone new needs to begin. Best course ever. I can't wait to sell a lot of these for Christmas." I thought that was really cool. Don't you think, Kel?
Yes, I think that's wonderful, and kudos off to him, and I agree with him totally.
Now I'm gonna go over show times for every week, and we have a lot of support here at Nexus Partners. Kelly Radio, Tuesday and Thursday with Lawson Graves. We have Wednesday and Sunday, bornwinnerstv.com. You can register there, and then of course our Friday Nexus Coin Core, which is at 10 a.m. Eastern. That would be tomorrow, October 27th. Very exciting. We're moving into November, so you guys are down to about, what, 26 days on your fast start? So here you are. You're right in your now moment. What are you going to do next? Love you all. Thank you, Kelly. Have a wonderful Nexus day.
You too, Kelly. Bye, everyone.